Geminian energy, welcome to Intuition Loading. Let's get into your message. Remember, at this time, it's October 15th. So you are definitely in full moon and Aries energy. I don't know what other placements you have. So if you're wondering like, oh my goodness, why is this happening? Or I feel some type of way, go ahead and pull up your natal chart and check that out, okay? Let's see what the strongest energy is for you. As above, so below. No negative, tricky, or harsh energy. Thank you so much. You have implication out here with secrets. You have the 11th house here, so that talks about friend groups, social groups, membership groups, and then you have 30 out here, which reduces down to a 3. That's Gemini energy. That's communication out here. So I feel like right now you could be on blast. There could be some things coming out about you, some things that are being scrutinized or investigated. That is definitely out here right now. This is fate. I'm looking at the planets in the background here. This is just something that was a long time coming anyways. It was only a matter of time here when I'm looking at these planets. Saturn out here, Neptune out here. Saturn was in Pisces or is in Pisces, one of the other, but it's very close to that transit, which means illusions were being wiped away, or we're supposed to be learning from our illusions, learning from our lies here. So it looks like we're seeing the effects of that going on out here. A little white lie could have started some stuff that kind of took off here with the amplifications and secrets here. It could have just led to another one and another one. I remember this meme I was watching that said like, if they tell small lies, I mean they got a big lie past you before. Well, that's all coming full circle here. Definitely, again, with this 11, that's also giving like a karmic type energy here when it comes to this energy out here, okay? Geminian energies, or wherever you have your communication located, all right? Also, with this 30 out here, you could be wrapping up a Saturn return. And this is just a part of it, you know what I mean? Bringing all of that out so we can get rid of it. It is a full moon that talks about release with the 6 of Swords here, moving forward. It looks like I said this in somebody's reading. I don't remember who it was, but not leaving with much. You know what I mean? Someone's definitely relocating or traveling, but it's not with much, okay? Having to leave all of these, you know, lies and communication on the other side of this transit, on the other side of this cycle here, because now you have the Judgment out here, more of that justice, karmic energy here, justice and judgment here. So it's like whatever is happening is the just do thing. I'm not taking sides. I'm not that invested. I'm just a messenger here, but I definitely see that out here, that whatever's taking place here, it's been a long time coming, okay? This is how this is being cleaned up. You have Geminian energy out here with the Lovers and the Tower, Scorpionic energy here. So there's some type of death and transformation out here around some type of lifestyle or conversation that was taking place. If you lied to get into a situation, or you over-exaggerated to get into a situation, if you dramatized a situation, at this point it's coming out here. You got 3 majors, judgment over Geminian energies, over your decisions, your choices here, that is causing a breakdown right now. You're not who you said you were, is what I just heard here with the 10 of Wands here. And this person is discovering some type of, you know, treasure or valuables finally, after some hard work of tunneling. You know, mining is very dangerous and hard, you know, labor. So somebody's worked hard to uncover this. They've been waiting on this here, or you worked hard to hide something, cover something, or keep something a secret, but at this point it's being magnified, okay? Definitely get your chart out and see where you have Gemini in it, you know what I mean? But this is definitely what I see. And then you have the 5 of Cups here, so there's some type of regrets here. You could have some type of mistress, or you could have definitely amplified some type of confidence. Like maybe you said you know how to do something you didn't know how to do. Maybe you said you would do something that you couldn't do. You had something you didn't have. You know someone you didn't know. I can't shuffle my cards now all of a sudden. I'm going to definitely get that shuffle in, but it's definitely giving some type of resistance. So you could be having a hard time right now with your truth, or coming to some type of realization that something is ending or over here. But you see how I just switched my shuffling style? It's still going to happen. You know what I mean? There's more than one way to skin a cat, is what I'm hearing. So this is something that you just want to be accountable for and just accept here. You got the 3 of Pentacles, the Emperor here, and the 4 of Wands. So, ooh. you could have been trying to get something. So this could be like you could have wooed someone with money and tangibles. Well, they're finding out that either something's not legit or something's a scam or something is not yours, you know. Say you ask your friend, hey, let me drive your car, or, you know, let me use your social media, let me wear that chain. That's this type of energy to get someone to commit to you or go to another milestone. Like, even if this is a business here, this is like, you know, you were trying to work with someone that you want to impress, or you wanted to, again, I keep using the word woo here, you know, to try to get some type of partnership here. But with the Seven of Cups and the Devil with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, the way you went about it was not proper. The way you went about it was by like painting illusions, exaggerating, being superficial here. And with the Devil, that was low vibrational. So at this point, you know, let the karma speak, let the work speak. Something's falling through at this point, because if you start lying, you have to keep lying. At some point, you have to tell the truth. And I'm getting the energy in this Gemini energy where it was like, I'm gonna ride this one out. You know what I mean? With the Hierophant out here, Taurus and Aries are showing their face out here. Taurus, Aries, Libra, and Scorpio. So y'all might want to check those out with the Five of Wands. This is, you were in some type of competition with the Six of Cups here. You could have, this could definitely be past, or you could have felt like somebody was a soulmate, or someone owed you, or, you know, you needed someone to gift you something. So this is the approach that you took, and this is where we are at this point here with the Eight of Wands. It's coming out, it's moving forward, it's changing. Emperor, Empress on the bottom of the deck here, both death is in reverse. So there's not some transformation, some change. You didn't want something to end here, so you had an idea. Cerebral, that's what I just heard. Cerebral is also, for some reason, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm thinking of the X-Men, Dr. Xavier, to use people's, you know, other people's minds. Very Geminian type energy here, to read up people's minds, try to connect with people telepathically here. Very manipulative in a mental type of way. I'm not saying you're a bad person because you went about it this way. Sometimes we do things just naturally, and this is something that you really desired, something you felt like you deserved, something you felt like would be a great match here. However, this is taking things into your own hands. The universe could have had you on one path, and you looked and said, well, I like their matrix, I like their lifestyle, I want that. And instead of you working down your own path, your own purpose, you know, and putting that on the agenda, you just pivoted and tried to doppelgang or destiny swap. You know, I'm picking up that type of energy here. You know, fake it till you make it, impersonate, imposter, that type of energy. And again, I don't feel like it was from a bad state here. I just feel like you really desire something or someone, but this is what it's coming to at this point, because at some point the mask has to come off. You know what I mean? Let's continue for Geminian energies, as above, so below. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups here. So slowly the confusion has been building up around some type of relationship. 7, 8, 9 here. You slowly been trying to figure out, okay, what would they like? Okay, what can I do to impress this job, impress this person, impress this group? Okay, what can I borrow? What can I buy and take back? You know what I mean? And this has been constantly building up around here, slowly but surely. It's been harder and harder to keep this going, is what I'm picking up with the Fool out here. It was only a matter of time before we needed, like, the new cycle rolled in and the mask fell off. With the Magician out here, I mean, I already talked about that. That is Virgo and Gemini. Mercurial energy, which is your ruling planet. So this is you being more verbal and cerebral. Like, what can you say? How can you, you know, you're fast talking. You know what I mean? Like, how can you finesse it? You know, like you got into somebody's head here. You know what I mean? You were very, with the Magician out here, very skilled and tactful is the word I'm thinking of, not tactful. Tactical about, okay, let me study this person, let me see what they like, okay, let me match that aesthetic, let me say, you know, mirror them is something else I'm hearing. I told you I'm picking up like doppelganger, destiny swapping here, but with the Magician out here, I don't feel like it's a terrible person, like someone had bad intentions. I feel like somebody just wants to win at all costs, and that type of energy always loses. You know what I mean? One more, as above, so below, for this Geminian energy. Thank you so much. The Seven of Swords with the Nine of Wands. You lied, you hid, or something like that. if this is not you, hey, you know what I mean? You could have something else in your rising or your moon. Definitely click around, read the titles, but this is definitely something I'm seeing out here. And it really does make sense with the rise and fall of stars, which has been going on, which I've now been able to identify is that Pluto transit. And you do have this tower out here that represents Scorpio Plutarian energy here, where basically things are changing. There's new authority here. What we used to do, we can't do anymore. There's a new stage that's being set. So this makes sense that people can't just lie or copy. You know what I mean? Copyright energy is definitely, you know, people stealing people's slang, music, influencers, not giving credit, that type of thing out here. If you want to go there on a more collective insight, you know what I mean? It's like you can't do that anymore. People are like, wait a minute, that TikToker did that dance first and you didn't credit the creator. It's like that type of energy, you know what I mean? You're seeing more and more of that collectively out here. People are talking about it, posting it, sharing it, that type of thing out here. And again, if this is a person, it's the same thing. People are calling you out, posting it like, hold on, ain't that your homeboy? Didn't he have on them shoes? Like, okay, you got on the chain, but he had on the chain, but I never see y'all in the same picture. So y'all sharing the chain? Like, it's that type of energy out here. So remember, energy can be on people, places, circumstances, and situations. There's no need to take it personal if it's not you. This isn't the greatest energy, so I totally get it, but it's totally out here. You know what I mean? And energy doesn't lie. If this is a job, someone's been taking credit for your work. You could be working your tail off and your manager could be getting all the credit. They could be getting some type of bonus at work here. They could be trying to fire you or let you go for something that you did not do or did not participate in out here because they, you know, want to look good or they want to save face for something. It's going to come out. Even if you're not the company and they went ahead and let you go, that only made it worse because now that you're not there and the stuff is still happening, who is there to blame now? Still gonna come out, you know what I mean? As above, so below for Geminian energy. You have presence out here and you have fresh start. You may not like it, but this is the universe's way of helping to relieve the stress of constantly having to keep up some type of illusion, some type of lifestyle. Like you can finally relax because it's finally out. Definitely check on Taurus energy. I saw the Hierophant. I'm looking to see if I still see it. I saw the Hierophant when I was shuffling. I don't see it out here now, but Taurus energy was definitely in that energy of finally opening up to a group, a support system to just say, all right, can't hide it no more. This is where we at. And actually, people came to their aid, and they're actually helping to correct the problem. No one did it alone. No one does it alone. You know, you got presence out here telling me that you need to be here now. There's a check mark out here. You can have a blue check mark on social media, or you wanted one, and then you have fresh start out here. This is just like the full energy I saw. So a new cycle is coming in. As your authentic self, this is being wiped away. You can check out the Aquarius playlist. There's one called the Follow Social Media. And then I'm looking at this check mark. So that's definitely out here with the soar on the bottom of the deck. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. So this tells me like you could have been trying to mimic or copy, you know, what you see as successful in order to impress a group, to look like a boss here, to look like a match to some type of energy that is also probably doing the same shit. And that could be what hits the fan here, where now everybody is like, you was faking, I was faking. I was faking to impress you, but you was being fake. And now everybody's fake. Now everybody can go be real now, though. Now that we got that out the way. You know, it's Halloween time. Now that our masks are coming off, now that the costume party is over, you know, we can kind of see what we're working with. I'm also picking up some type of, like, I've been picking up Dear John letters for a while. Dear John, Dear Jane. But I'm picking up that out here with the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, giving me, like, being in people's inbox here with the Five of Pentacles. Feeling left behind, feeling neglected, feeling like, oh, I'm going to be left out if I don't wear that, do that, go there. Because she likes that, or he was posting here, and the whole time everybody's been faking. So you joining the club is Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords here. Everybody was faking. You know what I mean? You know, they had this pressure on you for you to be this person and show up like this. They don't have it themselves. Consider the universe freeing you up of the liability of this fake ass group. Okay. Or this concept, you know what I mean? Like, this ideology is like, You may not like it because it's like it's falling apart, but it's falling apart so you can have this fresh start and you can be present and kind of take stock of where you're really at. It's a full moon. You can release this. Like, it's like having a frenemy type energy, a little bit of Leo coming out up in here for sure. But the majors you have is Aries out here, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Gemini, and Virgo for sure. And then I'm picking up heavy Taurus energy. Or this could be, Taurus energy could be the next step for you with the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the card they had come out in their reading. Like, it's not a lot, it's not much, but it is something to start with. You still have your experiences, you still have something to take with you, even though it's not this whole lifestyle. So if everything falls apart, you still got something out of the situation. You know what I mean? Maybe because you were trying to, you know, join some type of group or club, you started wearing a certain aesthetic. Well, come to find out, you may not be a part of that group or club, but you got a nice jacket out of it. You did get some really comfortable shoes, you know. Okay, I tried to line my resume so I could work here. I couldn't do the work, so now I'm being exposed. I'm getting fired, but I learned some stuff while I was there, so now I can have honesty on my resume, and I could try this again. But this time, I actually did work at the company, and I did learn something while I was there. Now, it was at the expense of the other company, but hey, I didn't get off scot-free. I got fired. So, hey. You know what I mean? You got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. One more for this energy. The Six of Wands here. So yeah, with the Queen of Swords, there's definitely some type of truth coming out. There's some type of tangible evidence coming out, where this could definitely be it's a calling out energy with the amplified secrets out here around some type of group or social society. It could be literally social media, whatever. I love you. I'm not judging you. I'm not laughing at you. I mean, clearly this must be something that you care about, or someone that you care about, or something that you care about, because you went through a lot to try to impress this person or try to be what this person thought was pleasing. But it's time for you to live for you, okay? I love you. Links to personals are below, okay? Be mindful of what you're taking in from me and from everyone else. Like, share, and subscribe so that it can get into the algorithm for the people out there who are looking for real direction and not just a hug and a pat on the back. And until we meet again, keep growing.